hold all your applause. No, no. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I just thought I'd be goofy with it because why not? Already thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Get by, yes, pooty rocket everywhere. I know, I'm so. Well, okay. I'm mixed emotions. Oh, these headphones are really broken. Okay, so mostly mixed emotions because wow, these are really broken and I didn't realize how broken they were, so I definitely gotta spend some money to get some new headphones. So sad because of that, but the main reason being sad is because yeah, it drops my repair bill. Well, you know, spent the money to repair the pooty today, and oh my god. Y'all, I'm thinking about actually about looking at some of those sponsored streams. I'm thinking now that I know how to capture iPhone footage, like what if I did a sponsored stream with like some app? Like this is where I am. No, okay, so no, I'm happy to have the pooty. I'm happy to like be back and be able to try to put the schedule of mine back together. I just feel like I've been in such a funk not streaming, 40 more bucks. Oh, one stream. Oh god, I'm not even started. I'm already getting yawns. Yeah, today's gonna be a short one. Because I think I exhausted I was already having a really hard time just like get motivated I guess to get into stream. I don't know, for a while I was kind of just laying in bed and I was like, I need to just not look at a screen for a second. And then I kind of felt okay, and I was like, okay, it's time to come over, it's time to sit down. I was like, I'm really excited to see everyone. I'm excited to say hi. Sorry to everyone watching this, getting the big yawns secondhand. And then I came over and my capture card was not working. And OBS wasn't working. So I had to just rearrange some of the docs on OBS. In fact, I think even my activity feed doc is still not working, which is very confusing. I don't know why that is. My capture card wasn't working. I had to finagle. I literally think it was a problem with the HDMI cables. I think whatever HDMI cable I have going out to this display is not a new enough one to be able to capture 4K or whatever. I don't know. It looks pretty 4K. I could show you. It looks pretty 4K to me. I'm honestly pretty content just getting into things here. Do things look weird for you guys? No, just me. Great. Eeps. Yes, big eeps. Indeed. I'm struggling with the eeps right now. So Blue's literally having a year-long streak. That's more like, I know. I was gonna say, he'd probably be there if my computer didn't shit the bed. What was I doing? I feel like I was doing some stuff in this game off stream because I missed it. Oh, I definitely got this and meant to put this down. Yeah, I'm gonna have no rhyme or reason when it comes to anything I do on stream today. Originally, I was hoping that my computer was going to be ready the 17th. 7 to 10 days, like they said it was going to be ready. I was hoping that they had actually, had listened to themselves. But what do I know? It took them 11 days to fix the pooty. So I was hoping to have, like a fun return to things yesterday, and then you know, they didn't end up calling me until last night. So I went after work today and picked it up and paid the bill and shed a tear for my bank account on the way out. Yeah, now I'm here. I got the eeps. So, yeah, the Broken Pooty saga, at least in its current form, is over. You know, fixed computer is now in my possession. Fixed computer seems to be working perfectly. It actually looks really nice. They did a really good job on the repair. You know, my screen looks great, so. I'm not upset with them. I'm upset with me for just, you know, needing a pooty repair in the first place, you know? Going to be getting Elliot ready for bed. Here shortly. I know, I miss you too. Yes, I was... I didn't really... I have been so actually off our corner of the internet. I feel like I haven't filled anybody in on what's been going on in our lives. I don't know how much you've filled people in, but I haven't really mentioned anything. But you know, I talk about it to the extent that I'm okay talking about it. Yeah. So I saw. The best thing to come out of it was that I was able to see Kim Sunday and Monday. I was actually able to see all my siblings and my dad Sunday and Monday because we actually recently had it feels strange to me calling it a loss, but a loss in the family. My dad's brother passed away, and his services were actually not too far from where I live. So, you know, my dad kind of reached out to us to let us all know a few days ago. You can't really hear me? Okay.
Is that better?
I kind of forgot that I had like tucked my microphone away in the corner because I wasn't using it. No, okay, so all I was saying was like that I was just kind of saying that our uncle passed away, so because the services were so close to where I live that we were all kind of able to see one another. So, and you know, before I, you know, lead anybody to believe that I'm hurting more than I am, I'm fine. I really didn't know my uncle passed, you know, my childhood years. So, you know, like, I don't feel as though I've lost, you know, I don't feel as though I've experienced, you know, major loss. And neither does my dad. You know, he hasn't just not been a part of my life, really. He hasn't really been a part of my dad's life either. So, like, I don't know. It was definitely one of the weirder services that I've been to, because I kind of came home and my family left, and then I just kind of hung out, and it was Monday, you know? Like, that sounds really sad, but that's kind of the way it went. So, I don't know. So, like, I'm good, but the best thing to come out of it was, like, yeah, I was able to see Kim, I was able to see our sister, our brother, our dad, and just have a nice little slumber party here at my apartment. So, cold endurance. Whoever gives, wait. Contest will be held on top of those pillars. Okay. Can I just, like, take a cold potion and be fine? Do I not have a cold potion? Gonna make a cold potion. Waterman fuzzy. Yes. So yeah, just want to, like, you know, reiterate. I'm good. You know. It sounds sad to say, because it is, you know, kind of sad to say that, like, you know, life hasn't changed much. I'm good. The best thing to come out of it was seeing everyone. So, yeah, you know, what was I gonna say? I guess other than that, like, overall, I've been hanging in there. I feel like I was kind of talking about this a little bit before I was kind of gone for computer repair, but just been, you know, trying to work, I guess, on the basics of taking care of myself recently. Has been tough. But we're making steps, and I think the thing that I'm just working on especially now is just trying to get out of my own head, I think. You know? Like, just trying to put positive thoughts into my brain and not distract myself with self-doubt. That's kind of my current goal. Why are negative... girl, that is the question, isn't it? Why? Why are they? The thoughts. Why are they negative? I don't know. I've just been in my head. It's been really in my head. About myself. I don't know, but we're working on it. I think, the thing that I've really been trying to, adjust recently, I guess, is just, like, my attitude. You know? My, approach to day-to-day interaction. I feel like my work persona has been... not work persona. I feel like my work exhaustion has been crossing over into my daily life. Trying to be... why does it look like his skin is dry? That's just me. Why does Link look like he's been beaten up? You okay, buddy? Is that just, like, weird lighting? Am I doing it? Mr. Krabs, am I doing it? It is cold, that's true. I feel like his shoulders are getting splotchy. I feel bad. Yeah, damn right, I'm pretty good. I feel like he is. I don't know. I feel like this is one of the few times I'm like staring at Link and not in like a I'm interested kind of way, but in like a did they really alter that texture? I really can't tell. It looks like it genuinely looks like he's getting frostbite. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's actually what that is, or if I'm just reading way too far into it. But even like his legs look kind of red almost, you know? Interesting. Uh-oh, you're shivering? Damn right you're shivering. What if I gave him a gun? No? Okay, you don't want you don't like that. This quest is so funny. Like, it's basically just, hey, cook a cold potion and then you win. But you can't win immediately. You have to, like, wait. That's really funny. Oh, I remember this. I actually don't remember this. Benjamin is line dancing this evening. I know, it's very weird because, like, I obviously spent most of my afternoon with him yesterday, but I still feel like I haven't seen him in forever. Halfway through. Uh-oh. I didn't cook a cold potion good enough. Can I make another? No? I can't. Yeah, he's something. I love how much fun he has going. Great. Keep that in my pocket in case I need it. No, I love how much fun that he has going. It's a really good thing for him. He's so funny. He's leaving and he's like, I'll see you later, but you'll see me tomorrow. Essentially meaning I'll be in bed by the time he gets home. And yeah, the reason why I can't go super late tonight is because A, I'm already tired. And B, I am opening tomorrow, but new Starbucks hours, universal Starbucks hours just kicked in. So Starbucks just changed their policy around hours where each store across the U.S. is going to have the same open and close schedule, which in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, is really stupid because not every area needs to have a store open at 9 p.m. Like, my store does not need to be open until 9 p.m. People leave that area by 5. Like, but because of that, my store is also opening earlier than normal. We usually opened at 5:30. Now we open at 5, which means I have to get there at 4:30, which means I have to call my Lyft to get there at 4. So my alarm is probably going to go off at 3:30. And that's not like a kind of soft 3:30 like I used to set it as. That's like, bitch, get out of bed. You need to go 3:30. And I'm not excited. Hello. Welcome. Hi. I'm home. Well, okay, I've been home. I'm like here in the chair and I'm streaming. Hi. Hi, I missed you. How you doing? How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm coasting. I'm doing my darndest. I don't know, all of the standard state of being things. I don't know. I'm all right. I'm today was my Monday, technically, and I'm already like done. Which is like really not good. Like that's not how I should be right now. But oh, I did it. But yeah, I'm like done. Just like emotionally like done, like not emotionally, like just I don't know. Just done. Done with this week. There'll hopefully be good days this week. I very much hope so. It's gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be a weird week. I have therapy tomorrow, so I'm kind of hoping that like I can just kind of. Oh, there's more.
You.
The blistering heat. Okay. I have heat resistant stuff, but let me like make a potion. Okay, what do I have here? What if? How strong is that going to be? Oh, I can't carry any more meals. Rats. Okay, fine. One. 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 Yeah? Okay. I'm winning. No, I'm hoping there will be good days this week. What was I saying? I have therapy tomorrow, so I'm kind of hoping I can just kind of just get into, get into it, basically. We'll kind of see what happens. Where is it? This one. There we go. I'm trying to remind myself that being unhappy to be employed is not fun. Also, being employed is not. Yeah, that is so true. Thankful for income. Wish it was more. Like, I think that's been my big problem with the Bucks. It's just like the stress that I take home is just not worth the money that I take home. So, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Benji's old boss, who like literally just got fired, T, who he loved, um, is actually in a final interview for a management job in a dispensary. And I said to Benji, I was like, oh my god, like, does she need a team? Like, because I've actually asked around. I asked my dispensary here. I've applied to other ones, and I've just been like, "Are you guys hiring?" And I just have not heard anything back. I would love to do that job. Um, right? Literally say less. I would love to do that. And you know, she told him like, "Hey, if she gets it, I'm hired." I was like, "Period. Yes." Like I think that'd be so much fun. Um, really is a lose-lose situation. Yes, it is. It just keeps getting more shithole US, doesn't it? Really, really does. Um, yeah. But the other thing that I'm kind of like weirdly hopeful for this week, at least work-wise, is this Wednesday, Thursday, we're getting hit, you know, with a hurricane. I don't know if anybody else is like bunkering down in any kind of. I mean, we're not like bunkering down. It's not going to be. The storm itself is going to be rough by the time it gets up here, but we're not going to be in the thick of it. Um, it's going to be mostly away from the coast of the states when it kind of gets up to where we are in the East Coast. But you know, we're still going to get a lot of rain. I'm still kind of worried for my friends who live in basement apartments. Um, but I'm hoping that with the rain, that Wednesday and Thursday, things won't be that busy. Any idea if it will hit Rhode Island? No, I don't think it's gonna hit. I don't really think it's gonna hit us. I think like on the East Coast, I think we're gonna get a lot of rain, but I think the eye and the strength of the storm is going to be off of the coast. Um, so I would, you know, I mean, don't listen to me. I'm not a weathercaster. Obviously, like listen to your local, you know, weather reporting, because I'm not entirely sure, but it does seem like for us on the East Coast, we should be fine, but just to be ready for some rain. And that is what I have a few friends actually who live in basement apartments that are like getting ready for the rain, which is I don't know, kind of freaky. And then, oh my god, I forgot to tell you guys, Thursday. Well, this weekend only, and Benji and I are seeing it Thursday. They are re-releasing, I think it says for the 15th anniversary, an IMAX remaster of Black Swan, which is like one of Benji's favorite movies, which is just so funny to me because it does not seem like a Benji kind of movie at all, but he loves it. So we're seeing that Thursday. I'm literally leaving work and then going to the movies to see that again. I also only watched it for the first time like this year, and then I'm watching it again in IMAX. So that's on Thursday, and then Friday, Benji leaves for the weekend. He's going to be gone until Monday. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep myself busy. I think this weekend is when I'm going to start to do some of my bigger streams. I am going to look into maybe starting stream with like a sponsored stream, and then I one of my goals for this week is to look into crowd control, and to see what playing. Oh my god, I haven't been interacting with it for that long. And to see what playing a game with crowd control is really going to look like. So I have to get all so much stuff like finalized, and now that my computer is back, it's just kind of been putting it off because I didn't have my computer. I didn't know when it was gonna come back, so I didn't want to put anything in schedule, you know, like set in stone. But now that it's here, that's kind of a different story. Which I'm so excited it's back. I'm so excited it's back. I'm looking forward to, you know, obviously being able to do this and just also being able to do the admin kind of work, admin work that comes with this, you know, on a computer and, you know, kind of continue job hunting on my computer. So all good things. That's right. Yeah, I've definitely been putting off the big scheduling just because, you know, how could I schedule and plan? I'll set up yesterday, but still need a monitor. Dude, this monitor getting to me was a nightmare. But this monitor is awesome. If you're looking for a recommendation. And this was... I got it... When did I get it? I think I got it on a Prime Day sale. No. I definitely didn't. I definitely just got it at its normal price. But it was like, with tax, I think like $200. But I love this monitor. This monitor is amazing. I wish it could support 120 frames per second because, you know, I really want to play like Metroid Prime 4 at 120 frames per second. But I can kind of show you, like, it at least supports 4K. Like, we're displaying things in 4K right now. Yeah. But I also want a 4K TV with an 120 hertz refresh rate. And then after that, I really don't care. Whether it's like Ultra HD, OLED, QLED, I don't need an OLED TV, you know. It would be cool, but I don't need one. Wow, those were like two of the most encoding overload. I don't know what that means. Sorry, computer. Spent a half hour just doing that. Have a recommendation for a TV. It's a few years old, model wise, but that's fine. Few years old, still looks nice. Still can do what I want it to do. That's really all I want is just like you know, 120 frames per second and 4K. After that, I couldn't really care less. That's a Korok, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, I don't really have a plan in terms of what I wanted to do for stream today, so I'm kind of just going for it. I'm kind of just collecting things. And, you know, like I said, I'm not really planning on being on for a super long time tonight, so I didn't want to plan anything too grandiose. I'm also coming on a lot later than I was anticipating, so. I do think that my stream schedule is going to get a little bit of a revamp. And that's mostly because my work schedule has gotten quite a revamp. I have been working a lot less opening shifts. I really only open once a week, if that now. So my stream schedule is probably going to get a little bit of an overload because I will probably end up starting later than I do now. I will probably revert back to like a 7 p.m.-ish start time. I haven't fully decided, but I am thinking that we're gonna start a little bit later.
Up to the top, sitting over there now.
In the coming weeks,
To your left. Viv, you need to stand.
Plus, I'm so
That was
bad
really funny.
at being ready for 5 p.m.
Not again, Viv. Not again.
I just feel like 5 p.m.
Okay.
is such a busy time for us
This is
to get everything
Sonic Unleashed. Yeah.
situated. So, oh my God, Doc! Oh my God! I'm back. You're back. Dinkelberg, hi. How's it going? I've been thinking of you actually because he's so weak. Where is it? Oh my God, yeah, why are shut up so weak? I have no idea. Sound alerts are also very weak. Also didn't hear any of those things, which is sad. No, I know, Doc, I was thinking about you today because I was scrolling through I was scrolling through the Apple like TV store thing, and I saw that Superman was there. Like Superman, like I didn't see Superman in person. Like I saw that Superman was on sale already, and I was like, that's surprising. How many rocks do I gotta find, Mary? Did you see a robot? No. No, truthfully, I've been so absent from, like, social media that I need to engage with. My form of social media interaction recently has just been, like, Twitter and YouTube. Which is bad. I need to spend time on our own Discord server. We need to spend more time on our own Discord server. He was there. You met him. Did you tell him you loved him? With my whole heart. Ow! Sorry, I hurt myself. Yes, David was there. He told me I was pretty. Bro, could you imagine? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Bitch, so Yanni, call him Jonathan. I need to go on record and proclaim that that was one of the worst things I've ever said. Tell I'm tired because I'm just like... When I'm tired, I just like lose all semblance of speaking with effort. There you go. A toxic gas leak at work today. Awesome. That's horrifying. How so casual? You will say you just finished watching Superman with a friend. What viewing is this for you? How many viewings? I have to know the total number. It's for research. I impressively have still only seen it the first time. This was only 7. Had 3 get canceled last second. Now what the hell were they thinking? They don't know that DTS stands for down to watch Superman. Wait, do I only need these 2 rocks? I have no idea how that was correct, but sure. Ah, yes, of course. Bro, the movie right now that I'm like that with, like, don't talk to me unless you've seen, is Weapons. Dude, did y'all see Weapons? Weapons was so good. Weapons was so good. We go up one way and deal with it. Nice! So you don't have to be responsible for that nonsense. That's great.
When the glow of the blood stain.
Being injured, not fun. Not having responsibility, but still getting paid like you do, fun. Not a big horror guy. I've heard so many people saying how good it was. I definitely want, bro, I am so Weapons pilled. Weapons was so cool. I wouldn't consider myself to be like a big horror person, but I like it. You know, like I like a lot of horror movies. The original Halloween is one of my favorite movies, just full stop. I really enjoy like the Conjuring movies, the first 2, and really none of the spin-offs. Like I have a lot of horror movies that I really enjoy. I've also enjoyed like this kind of new wave of like art house horror movies about grief, the Hereditary of it all. Really enjoy those. And yeah, Weapons was really good. I really liked Weapons. So now I want to watch Barbarian.
Oh.
But I can't find it streaming anywhere, and I just don't feel like buying it. The Great Tumbleweed Purge? Well, I must assume that you're giving me a fan. Fans, for reasons, right? No, if you're, like, at all interested in it, I don't know. I've seen a few horror movies. I think there was one scene that was, like, really there was only really one scene that got me like scared, and that was mostly just because it was about gay people or at least it was bad things happening to gay people, and that usually just makes me upset. But you know, not because there's anything wrong with the movie, that's just because it makes me upset. I don't know. So yeah, pretty rough scene happening to a gay couple, which made me sad. But it's during a pretty emotional crux of the movie, so gave me the goose willies. Insidious, really? That's actually I get it. That movie actually has some pretty fucked up imagery of all things. Oh, but that movie just makes me laugh. I don't know why. That movie just makes me laugh more than anything. Stop burying our gays, especially when one of the gays is Benedict Wong. And he just plays this really, really nice man. Who just bad stuff happens to him and his lovely husband. That's why all the trailers are him running down the street like that. With the silly arms. The problem for me is, you know, I feel like horror is an escape for a lot of filmmakers, and like, you know, we make things less scary by depicting them as scary, I suppose. I don't, you know what I mean. But I just feel like I've seen so many horror movies in the last decade that like include queer characters, which is great. I feel like so many queer people make and love and appreciate horror. But it's just like, can we stop depicting the most stereotypical gay people and then murdering them? I don't know. It's only fun for so long. Between this and like what was it? One of the Halloween movies? Is that what it was? Was it one of the new Halloween movies that just had like this very, very strange gay couple like depicted and then brutally murdered? I think it was the second of the new Halloween movies. I don't know. I like to forget that those movies happened. As someone who is a huge fan of the original Halloween and really not that much else of the franchise. Actually, that's not entirely true. I really like Halloween H2O. You know what else I saw, actually, and enjoyed a lot more than I was expecting? Like, was expecting to come out of it angry. Not angry. Was expecting to come out of it just kind of feeling nothing and being frustrated at modern Hollywood. But what I actually saw and had a much better time at than I was expecting. Dude, did y'all see Freakier Friday? That sounds so stupid, but like, no, I surprisingly had a really good time at Freakier Friday 2025, starring Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. I actually thought it was a good time. Thought it was, you know, cute references to not just fans of the original, but also just, like, fans of, like, Lindsay Lohan movies, I suppose. Like, of movies from that era of Disney. And, like, fans of her career. I don't know, like... You like the Leprechaun movies? Like, Leprechaun starring Jennifer Aniston Leprechaun? I forgot about those movies. I forgot that they made, like, 5 of them. The horror, yeah, that was Jennifer Aniston's, like, first film role. I think that was even before Friends. It's like how Paul Rudd's first big role was, like, Halloween 6, was it? I think it was 6. Oh my god, Yup, Leprechaun into Hood. Those movies are crazy. I cannot believe that those movies exist 90% of the time. Man, I'll tell you, it feels so good to play Zelda again. Like, when I say that it's been so hard, like, these stream pauses for me have been so hard because, you know, it makes me miss all of you guys, and it makes me miss our community, and, you know, it makes me miss my routine, and the other thing is, like, it makes me miss this game. Like, I don't know, I don't really play a ton when I'm not streaming it, so, like, it makes me miss the game. Stand up. So it's really nice to be here and playing, and I knew that I wanted to play this tonight because I've just missed playing it so much. And I love playing it, and I love playing it with you all, so it just makes me happy. Nightmare on Elm Street was Depth's for... Yeah, that's true. I actually just bought that movie today. I didn't own it, which surprised me. It was one of those things where I had to, like, go into my library and triple double check and make sure that I really didn't own it, but I did not. But like the Apple TV store has a section where you can buy movies that are on sale for like $5 or $7 or $10 or, you know, like stuff like that. It's like going to Walmart and picking through the $5 movie bin, but it's digital. And I haven't been to a Walmart in a while, so this is like picking through the $5 movie bin. And they had the original Nightmare on Elm Street in there, which is, you know, the one with Johnny Depp. That's the one I'm interested in watching. Really not that many of the other ones. Some of the other Wes Craven ones are pretty good, but not all of them. For sure. But I just bought the first one because it was on sale for $5. Guys, give it back to me. So I was playing that, watching my dude, I love Mario Odyssey. I was actually I didn't finish my playthrough, but I was revisiting Mario Odyssey before Donkey Kong came out because I was like, I kind of started it with the idea that I probably wasn't gonna finish it, but that I was gonna get a little bit into it just to kind of refamiliarize myself with the development team and like their approach to game design and stuff. And I'm glad that I did. I'm glad that I did revisit it. I feel like it made Bonanza so much more satisfying to see what it was building off of. But yeah, dude, Odyssey's so much fun. Odyssey is one of those games that's just like, it gets the first playthrough for me, I feel like will always be the best one because I learned how to play and platform and get good at the challenges and almost like get game-breakingly good at the challenges, you know, like find ways to skip some of the challenges. And I feel like I'll never have a game that allowed me to discover so much like Odyssey did. So, yeah, great game. Most, like, uncontroversial take. Actually, that's a lie. I feel like that has gotten controversial, that Odyssey is a good game. I feel like public opinion on Odyssey has shifted, and I don't agree with it. Puzzle on how to get some of these power moons on the sand level. I love the sand level. Toast Arena is so fun. Ugh, what a good game. Okay. Huh. I actually do feel like I have some okay things here, so let's... Let's make some weapons. Just like Zach Krieger's film Weapons. Let's make some weapons. I will say, even after seeing the movie, I don't necessarily know why it's called that. And that's not in a, like, there are no clear answers kind of way. It's in the, there's, like, 6 possibilities as to why it's called that, and I don't know. Okay, cool. Oh, you're still in the Sand Kingdom. I'm trying to think. There are some really fun levels that I'm excited for you to get to. I put it down right after. I'll just call it the Metro Kingdom, because I don't want to spoil like what it is for you if you don't know, because it's really fun. But that's kind of where I left off, and I kind of left off there intentionally. Because I was hoping that, no spoilers, but I was hoping that Donkey Kong Bonanza would tie into this one location in particular, and it did. So, I was glad that I played up to there. But, I mean, like, if you've never played it, like, it's so worth taking the full trip through. The full Odyssey through. Hello, Korok. Where do you need to go? Huh. Oh, a plane. Well, this makes my life way easy. Oh, my pictures just fell. I have these Polaroids that Benji put on my desk, but I really love them. There's one of him and Medley, like my parents' dog, and one of him and me from my friend's wedding. And I kind of have them displayed here on the desk, but they used to be taped to my old monitor. And with that monitor, I didn't really mind, but now this monitor, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tape anything to it. Wow, I'm really glad that they gave me everything I needed. Just right there. Because I feel like a lot of Koroks actually don't do that. Wow, I even landed perfectly. That's great. I even cook these mushrooms. Chootle? It's a funny Pokemon name. Great, so... trying to go back to, like, here. I guess I can go here and then fly. Kind of already going towards the, getting towards the hour and a half-ish limit I was giving myself. So let me see if I can just get this shrine, maybe? Yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna be able to be live for a super long time tonight. Just, hate to dip early, but no, you're totally fine. I'm gonna dip soon anyway. Tomorrow's my 8th. Oh my god. I should sleep. Thank you for streaming. So happy to see you back. Yes, I'm really happy to be back. I'll let you know when I have a good schedule, and I also need to message Frank and see when we're gonna get back on our Pokemon grind, but also him and I have had some chats of ideas of collabs that I need to get back to him on. So now that I'm here and I'm amongst the land of the streaming, I can get back into that stuff, which is really exciting. No, literally, precisely. No, do not fret. I am also going to have an early dip, probably within the next 20 minutes or so. Just because I have to. I have to get myself, I have to get myself ready for tomorrow. Yeah, Doc, I have to be there at 4:30 tomorrow. So, 8.5 hour shift is actually crazy. Like, that's what you're working? You're working 8.5 hours? Or it's like an 8-hour shift with a half. Like an 8-hour shift with a half. Just 2 legs. Oh, 8-hour shift with a... Okay. I thought that they were scheduling you, like, 9 hours. Like, 8.5 hours working. All the other ones have been 4 a.m. Oh, my God. Yeah, I get there. I'll get there at 4:30. They did do that to me. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Ride the giant horse? Around the Highland Stable. Where the fuck is that? Oh, it's right there. Okay. Four people quit this seat. 2 last second. Oh. Yikes. So you've had to go from like trainee to boss at your job in like 2 seconds? Yep. Yep. Yep, I'm very familiar with that Starbucks. I was gonna say career path, but most people who that happens to, they do not make Starbucks their career, so. What? If I give a few days off after my shift tomorrow, it would be 5 people quitting this week. Real. So very real.
Oh. Mm. Mm. Ah. Ma. Ha. Oh. Mm. Ha. Mm. Ah. Ah. Ha. Ah.
Even hearing tales of giant horses, like what?
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
The giant white stallion. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the giant white stallion. If I quit this week, I feel that. Nothing but love and respect for my Starbucks partners who quit their job. Like, honestly. I would really love to if I didn't have to. Oh my god, that reminds me. I have to like re-enroll in insurance like by Friday. No, if I wasn't currently getting my benefits from Starbucks, I would be so gone. Like I would probably even be unemployed while I looked for a new job. Like would be so gone, but I can't do that. I could live off of savings for like a couple months. And that would be it. Okay, so I know that this isn't where the horse god is anymore. But I thought that this is where the giant white stallion can be found. Did I get... I'm sure I didn't. Wait. Bro. The giant white stallion is hormped? Oh my god, it's horned. Oh my god, it was hormped the whole time. Urgent pick. that was urgent. I'm very confused by that. Hold on, I gotta get horped. Here he is. Hi, horped. Horped. Taking horped on a road trip. No, you're just tasting AI and that guy was fucking with it. Oh god, yes. I'm so vehemently against it. Sorry, I stopped talking immediately because I don't know, sometimes this song just calms me. Like me just riding on my little horse is like my cocoa melon. I just love this game. I love both these games. I know I like how he was like, we all just gotta talk like this. I'm like, oh god, that really is the future, isn't it? I mean, like, that really is how we have to do it, isn't it? It's so sad. To me, Hormped. My giant white stallion. I didn't know that was your, like, government name. You are very pretty. Okay. No, Hormped. I was about to be like, Hormped, my son. What are we doing? Money's good. Money's good. Bombs are good. I know he, like, usually gives you, meals. But I think I don't have enough space for any more meals. It's okay, Hormped. Trying to get a few of these things that are kind of surrounding here. Oh, the more I play this game, the more I really do love it. I don't know. I cannot physically agree with just anybody who thinks this is a bad game. A game with problems? Sure. Bad game? No. I feel like I've seen so much discourse on this game being bad, and I'm just like, are we living in the same reality? I don't know. Again, problems? Yeah. I wish they did more to fix issues that were present in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, definitely. A bad game? Never say that. Let's bring this Korok over. Oh, I put the pieces on backwards. Say, I don't know if I'm really going to be able to do it this way, but... Well, yeah, no, this is just not working. Maybe if I go over here... Oh, I didn't even notice that Benjamin was calling me. They do just pick the worst times. You guys hearing my ringtone? I literally just thought about that. I didn't even hear my ringtone. So maybe not. Gotten a lot of those. It's good. Alright, so I'll probably take
the same way I got up.
Ho, ho, ho,
Relax, Wand. Let's go.
ho, ho. Ho. Ho, ho. Ho. Ho, ho. Ho. Ho, ho. Ho. Ho, ho. Ha. Ho. Ho, ho.
Think I'm good? I think I'm good.
Huh.
The horse that whinnied to me in my dreams.
Mmm.
Yeah, give me that. I'm assuming that this is going to be some kind of blessing. Well, even in this little time, just closing those gaps between those two areas is good. I do think that after this, I would probably call it an evening. Which is a bummer, but I don't know. My alarm is going off in like 3 hours, so. I was going to nap today, but it did not work out. And then when Benji got home, he made sure that I did not nap. Blessing? Blessing, yeah. I actually don't know how many shrines I've picked up. Just one? Alright. I did recently, like one of the last times I was playing this game, just not streaming it, just playing it, you know, doing my little off-stream pickups, basically. I did get a few, like I found a few shrines, did not engage with literally anything else besides that, besides finding the few shrines and then bailing. Yeah. Wow, I have so much work to do in the depths too. And most of that just involves collecting things. Oh my god, yeah. This is going to be like doing another whole fucking overworld. We're just gonna be running around down here. I'm probably just gonna like build a car and just knock out depths stuff. So yeah, alright. If I don't call it there, I'm gonna get distracted for the rest of the night. So that is where I am going to put things for this evening. I know I know it was a short one from me today. I wanted to get, you know, most of my stuff set up and ready to go again, and I wanted to get you know, sorry, back of my head, my hair back there was so mad at no, I just wanted to get back into the feeling of streaming and going and yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say hi and want to catch up and kind of want to let y'all know where I've been, what I've been doing, and yeah, I'm sorry that this is a very low effort, low energy, I should say, stream from me today. But I am thankful to be back. I am thankful to be here. I am looking forward to more, and I don't know when next time will be, but I will let you all know very soon. I love you all. Have a lovely rest of your night. I will catch you all later. Yeah. Good night. See you soon. Someone text me about Kirby Air Riders because I didn't talk about that today, and I'd love to talk about the direct because I thought it was great. But good night. I love you all. Good night.